welcome back to the Wonderbox. Fucking hell, I fucked that up so bad. Uh, welcome back to the
Yo,
Wonderbox
welcome back
Podcast.
to the Wonderbox Podcast.
Thank you, Mason.
How come I can't do the intro once?
Okay, go. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Take it away.
I already did it,
No,
and
no,
then you did it with me.
no. Do it again.
Hey, welcome back to the Wonderbox Podcast. Today it's just me and Neji today.
Yeah. This is pretty last minute. I guess we're still getting used to the whole schedule thing, or I guess we're still structuring or molding the entire podcast and how it's gonna work. But for now, I hope you guys are tuning in to this episode. It's just me and Mason going over some stuff, maybe some out of pocket thoughts, and
Don't worry about it.
yo, I can't talk if Kanye's staring at me into my soul, bro. That's fucking scary.
My bad.
That's fine. It's all good, bro. Yo, I saw some pretty dumbass tweets today, man. It's fucking.
Bro, I saw Lil Nas X with some boobs.
Yo, I saw that on Twitter too.
Bro, I was so confused. I saw it like mid game when I was playing Valorant. with some
Yeah.
friends, I opened up Twitter just to check this group chat that I'm in with a bunch of my friends from Maryland when I used to live there, and I open it. And I just see Lil Nas X holding one boob like this on the phone like this.
No, I saw. Wait, is it Photoshop?
No,
You're fucking with me.
he didn't get surgery. It's like one of those. It's like movie production type of thing.
What?
Like Bad Bunny, he did it too.
Bad Bunny did that.
Bad Bunny had boobies too.
Yo, this pandemic is making everyone go fucking insane, man. I don't even know.
I'll show you.
Yo, this is, oh my god, man. Yo, I saw this. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Where did this go?
See,
Let's see.
it's Bad Bunny.
Hey, yo. That looks too real, man. That's kind of.
I know.
That looks way too real.
It kind of makes me uncomfortable, but it's like, yo.
Yo, don't tell me he's gonna make you act up though. Mason. Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding. I would never. It's weird.
I'll just cut off like at the neck, and then just like leave the bottom half.
Yeah, but you realize what's at the bottom half?
No, not the torso part, man.
You didn't specify. You just said, just cut off the.
Well,
head.
I thought you meant what I meant by like. I thought you knew what
But
I
I
meant.
knew what you meant.
Yeah. I can't speak English, and I'm pretty tired.
I knew what you meant, but you didn't specify it.
No,
Oh,
but
M&Ms.
that ASMR. And I think people might hear like my dog barking in the background.
They will, because I
Oh,
can hear it.
God. Oh no.
It's okay. We can work around it.
Yeah, we can work. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Okay, have you ever been racially discriminated, like out in public, or like? I mean, like between friends it can be a joke, but like just out of random, like just a random civilian passing by, just throwing racial slurs at you.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the worst one?
It was me and my dad, my stepdad. I don't call him my dad yet. He don't deserve that title.
Shit, that one dark.
Nah,
That one fucking dark.
he's cool though. He's cool though. He's the one that got me my first job when I moved back to North Carolina because I was working with him.
Yeah.
It was a carpet cleaning business, and he was the manager. And he's always been the manager because he's helped open many different locations for this company, like in Chicago, I think, Florida, Texas, or something like that. And like one day we were just in the work van, and these guys just rolling past us. They're African American males. I'm not saying like all African American males are racist. It was just these guys. They were like immature and childish, and they started doing like as we're driving by, one of them rolled the window down. Wuhan virus, shit like that. I'm like,
This was what was it? This was recent, right?
This was like when I still worked that job. So
How long ago was
last
that?
year, and I want to say like August.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah. I mean, like it didn't bother me, but it was just like they're not educated about the virus, you know.
Yeah, of course.
I'm pretty sure they're like very smart people. You know, they probably like play sports and shit, just like everybody else. Like a lot of people play sports. Like I used to play basketball, now I skateboard. I used to golf, soccer, shit like that. And then you played basketball, but it's like when it comes to like the Wuhan virus and shit, and not a lot of people are educated about it. They think Asians as a whole, you know, like is the cause of the virus and shit. But in reality, it was like the virus literally originated from Wuhan, China, right?
Yeah.
Like they ate bats and stuff. It's understandable. It's like because they eat a lot of different things out there. It's like they're like type of delicacies, you know.
Hmm.
But I guess like bats are known to like carry virus strands, and Corona happened to be one of them. And so now like half the world's what got infected with Corona. Most people are not like most, if not all, are like kind of what's the word? Uh, healing from it.
So basically just recovering then.
Yeah, like most
Yeah.
people are recovering. Like some people that I know got corona, but they're still here.
There was this video of a mother. She posted like a PSA reel, like a TikTok reel on TikTok and I think Instagram as well. Um, so she was trying to wake up her baby, her kid. Like he wasn't even, let alone like 3 years old, and he caught corona and like he had trouble breathing, and he just looked like he was passing out, and it was a pretty scary sight to see. Like one of my friends shared it, and she can't really bring him to the hospital because she's quarantined. She's like she tested positive, so she had to like self isolate. So she was waiting for the I guess like her husband to come home. Like her husband was rushing home, I believe, and I don't know. It's this whole virus thing. As much as many as people think it's fake, which is really stupid. Um, it is 100% real because my mom is a frontline worker. My mom is a frontline worker, and she works right in the COVID floor, and she has to deal with that every day. And she's one of the I guess vulnerable people with like in terms of health issues. So obviously, oh, because I wasn't skeptical of it before. I thought it was just gonna go and pass.
Like Ebola.
Yeah,
Ebola
yeah, I was
was
gonna
here
bring that
for
up,
like Ebola was here for like maybe like 2 3
bro.
months and then disappeared.
I remember when that shit came out. Like, bro, I dead ass thought like CNN made it like seem like we were all gonna turn to zombies or some shit.
CNN made it seem like we were all gonna die.
Yeah, I
They
was just
exaggerated it. But
like
this, like with
mhm,
Corona, you can't really exaggerate it because
it's
there's
real.
like you can literally go online and look at the like death rates and
Like
recoveries.
yeah, like the numbers, and it's crazy, man. Like I mean, like out of seriousness, like out of seriousness, I mean, I know this podcast has been more of like laughs and jokes, but on a serious note, um, bro, just wear your fucking mask. Like a lot of people don't like it's, bro. I've seen people cut out like holes in their like blue, like those like the typical masks that you,
Disposables.
yeah, the disposable ones. They would cut a hole just because they can't breathe. Like, bro, there were like World War II veterans that wore gas masks for like an entire year,
Bring
and you
tear
didn't
gas and shit
tear
on the
gas.
battlefield.
Yeah, exactly. And
And
that
we
was hard,
still we
and
still use like
and I'm pretty sure that was hard. That was a lot harder to breathe in than rather than like the surgical mask we use.
military like recruits now and back then they would have to go through the gas chamber.
Exactly.
Just it's literally like the gas chamber, so they go through it for preparation just in case like the enemy uses
Oh
like
wait, no, they dead ass
any
actually
type of
go to the
gas
like
weapons.
they actually go through a gas chamber.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they had to wear like masks with.
No, no. They go in with a mask, right? So the like I know this because I like even myself I thought about joining the military just because
Mhm.
like I thought I wasn't gonna get anywhere in life. I mean, I still might, I know what I
No, no.
want in my
I mean,
life.
like, yo, don't think like that, man.
No,
The
I
heck?
know, but like I know what I want in my life. I want to become like a film director, but not like for like movies. I mean, maybe movies, but like
Mm.
mostly like for cars because that's what I'm like really into. And
Yeah,
there's like
of
so
course.
many car YouTubers that make good content, but like with Marines, Army, I think Navy, Air Force, they all go through somewhat of the same training, but not really.
Mm.
Especially with Navy and Air Force, they do complete different shit. But Marines and Air Force are kind of the same when it comes to like gas chamber. So basically, when you go into the chamber, you have a mask on. You go in, you break the seal, or no, before you go in, you break the seal, you get in the air, put it on. Once you go in, you have it on for a few minutes, or if you like, I think 30 seconds. You take it off, and then they make you recite the Army motto or Marine motto. I don't
Holy
remember what it's
shit,
called. Yeah,
that's
and then
fucking tough.
they'll have sergeants outside or drill instructors outside and inside, and some of them are like banging on the outside window. You better fucking recite the damn anthem or whatever it's called. And some of them inside will say the same thing, and then all of the Marines or Army, they'll all take off their mask. Excruciating pain, and they have to recite these words word for word. And then once they come out, uh, it's just like a bunch of like snot and shit when they take off the mask.
Yo, that's, oh my god.
Yeah,
I
and
can't
like some of them
imagine
are
that,
like are
man.
teary eyed, some of them are crying, just full on snot coming out. It's
Wait,
tough.
do they get checked after, like, I guess checked up by like the military doctor or whatever?
No,
Did, really? They just go back to,
because it's mental training.
holy
Like
man,
it's
I
something
can't.
that you have to go. Like even with police force, you have to get pepper sprayed
Oh
just
shit.
just so you know what it feels like and uh know that you can mentally like get over it.
Shit,
And
that's
and
tough.
literally like army personnel or just military personnel in general, they go through it. It's much more fucking worse,
Mhm,
and people just can't keep their fucking mask on. Like I have some people when I'm at work,
mhm.
after they make a purchase, they like just once they go out the doors, take off their mask.
Yeah, I mean, like, in more secluded places, like, like around your house or even little in your, yeah, you have your mask off, right?
Yeah.
Especially in, like, in some places at work, like if it's on your lunch break or in the washroom, you can, like, I don't I do this sometimes. I take off my mask, like, I guess slide down my mask for, like, a minute or two, put it back on. But like some people, you see them like, I'm gonna plug my mask in. This is a custom mask I designed for my collective music collective. If you guys want to pre-order, which is probably gonna be soon, just DM me on my Instagram. It's ITSS Neji with two eyes, and there's Mason with his night shift. They have some merch too.
Yeah.
I'm just doing some quick plugs. We don't have any Patreon or sponsors yet, so.
We have face masks, hoodies, and shirts.
Oh, and right now
Just
I'm actually working towards a Vision slash Champion collab hoodie. So that might be happening very soon. So there's that. So if you guys want to check the Vision Collective out, I'll post the link or the IG down there, as well as my Instagram and Night Shift and Mason's Instagram as well. So there you guys go. But yeah, going back,
nightshift.tm, baby.
nightshift.tm and Vision Collective right here. But going back to the mask thing, like,
Or not TM. I think it's just night shift TM. Yeah, it's night shift
no,
TM.
but going sorry, going back to the mask thing, like, they'll be wearing it like this. Like, just pretend I have it on. They'll be wearing it like this, and then, like, for one instance, I was at I mean, okay, Highland Farms. There we go. Highland Farms is more like a food line sort of.
Right.
So I was at Highland Farms one time with my dad, and so this person, oh, my glass broke. So this person had this mask on, and then we were like two people behind him, and then as soon as he got to the cashier, he was like this. He was like hanging out like that, and he's like,
Bro,
"Oh,
it's so easy to talk with the mask
no."
on.
Yeah,
I
the
mean, I
thing is,
understand
like,
it's like
no, and
hard to.
he started coughing, and coughed and sneezed. He coughed and sneezed, but instead of like putting the mask on prior,
Neji's
he
lagging.
just like he went like this. I'm just like, it's, I don't know, man. It's
It's
And then you have these
stupid.
and you just have these
Like
anti-maskers
half the time I
downtown.
see people just wearing a mask like this.
Oh, this it's not even like covering the
Yeah.
nostrils or anything,
And
right?
don't you see some people like kind of wear their mask like this? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the mouth. Like
Like for me, my
that
mask
shit
kind
can
of
still go in your nose.
not okay. Well, not this mask, but like my the other mask I wear, because this one has a both of my masks have like a pocket filter.
Yeah,
So sometimes it does slide down, right? But like when I notice it sliding down, because I do have a kind of a
you
flat
immediately
nose.
go up.
Yeah, so I have to slide it uh like to cover the nostrils. But
With me, when I wear my glasses, it's kind of like
mhm,
this, and then my glasses, like the bridge of my glasses, they'll like kind of lay right there just to
mhm.
keep it, and then I'll just walk around, like
Do you wait, yo? Do you think face shields are effective though?
in a way, yeah, but no. My manager one day he wore a face mask. I think he wore like two face masks and a shield. It was the funniest thing.
No, man. Like, like a bunch of people that are like that's in the Philippines, like they have that. I guess the face mask and the shield. And I mean, it's very sanitary. I'm not gonna lie.
It works.
Yeah, it works. But like, there's some people that think it's okay just because you have a face shield doesn't mean you can still take off your
Yeah,
mask. Like, I mean, you can, but like, there's still like a 45% like rate that you're gonna inhale something, right? But um, dude, I just I really hope this pandemic is
I mean, if
ending soon,
everybody did
because
their
dude,
part,
bro, it's driving me insane.
I'm chilling.
Bro, no, like because because prior to the pandemic, I was usually out of my house. Like I wouldn't like I mean like it's kind of an I guess a balanced ratio between like staying home and then going out. Um, but most of the time I'd be out, and I guess staying at home, like I guess the start of quarantine. So around March last year, I guess the start of quarantine until we started reopening, bro. It made me go insane mentally, and I'm seeing this on a serious note. Like just especially with going through a breakup as well, it didn't help me at all because like prior to quarantine, my breakup happened um like 2 weeks prior to quarantine, which is really bad. So,
Right.
and usually like because during a traumatic event like that, for me, I usually just go out and like sometimes go to like a restaurant alone or watch a movie alone in the theaters, or hang out with a friend or two. But I couldn't do any of that, so I was kind of cornered in, and um so I had to make up, or I guess adapt to a new way of coping. So I guess for anyone out there that went through a rough time during the early stages of the of quarantine or the pandemic, and like until now, like I promise you it's gonna get better. Just just keep holding on. I know that's a pretty cliche thing to say, but I'm kind of speaking out of my ass right now. Because honestly, if I can do it, if I can get better out of it, especially if you're going through a tough time, you can too. So anyone is capable of getting through that, especially through like a really tough quarantine. But I'm not gonna lie, it did mentally mess me up in a way.
Right.
That kind of contradicted my statement, but yeah. I mean, okay, yo, Mason, like, how did you? I mean, like, you said you were fine with the whole, like, I guess staying at home thing, but like, how did you cope with like
I
traumatic
mean,
events, like I guess mentally, like I guess emotionally traumatizing traumatic events in terms of, like a breakup, uh, friend drama or whatever like that. Like especially in like tough times like this, like if you ever caught yourself like you couldn't go out, you couldn't do anything but just stay at home. Like, how did you like? I guess how did you get over that in terms of like your perspective?
um, well, I mean, like a lot of people know me. I can be really fucking stupid just cause, like
Hmm.
I act stupid to make people laugh. And I enjoy making people laugh. But like, not a lot of people know. Like, I can talk on a like serious note. Like, if you want to talk to me about something serious, I am
Yeah.
more than welcome to listen and just be there and help. Like with me, like, uh, I think I broke up with my ex before COVID even happened. No, no, no. I think we broke up during COVID too. I don't remember, but like when we had our falling out, it was very toxic. Uh, but we knew how to like fix it each time. But we just decided to like end things, and right after we ended it, after we like got done yelling at each other, we both felt really relieved. But there was a part of me that I like, I still loved her, you know.
Yeah.
And like the whole COVID thing, it does seriously take a toll on people, especially you, because you know you're used to your old coping methods, but now you can't do that because of COVID. And a lot of people, like people that we both don't know or we may know, like some people took their lives because they're stuck at home. They can't do anything. They can't hang out with friends.
Yeah.
And like in a way, you can hang out with friends, but it has to be in like a safe manner. Both of you guys have your mask on.
Yeah, and I mean, you can't really act the same way you guys usually do
Yeah,
when you guys are like are around. You can't like push each other around and like or else like wherever public place you are, people might think like, oh, they're not social distancing or whatever. Um, for me, I mostly had to like, I think one of the most sweetest gestures that my friends did during that time in my life was when I was still processing the breakup. And then it was several weeks into quarantine, and one of them texted me if I wanted some boba, and I respectfully like told them like, oh please, you don't have, you guys can drop by and you guys can like stand outside on the grass while I'm like in front of my door, and we can talk. But you guys don't have to get me anything, and like they still got me boba. We talked over, they prayed for me and everything, and I think that was one of the sweetest gestures. And like I haven't seen them in like, I think that was like the first time I've seen them in a while. So it was very refreshing to see them again like during that time. um but the rest of the way, even though I still have to see them like hang out with them through a screen, it was still emotionally and mentally challenging because I had to stay strong for myself, and as much as hard as it was, like I had to stay strong for myself, and I had to stay strong especially for my mom and dad, because like they know what I was going through. So I mean, yeah, it wasn't easy. It wasn't really easy for a lot of people. Um, I'm, I applaud for the people that are still going and that are still keeping strong. Especially during this unprecedented times. I can't fucking pronounce the word. Damn.
unprecedented.
And whatever he said,
It's okay.
whatever.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I can't talk. I'm pretty tired from work. Um, yeah, like I mean, I think if it wasn't for the pandemic, I don't think you, me, or Ian and like Cecil might have met. To be honest, I think there were people that knew each other before the pandemic, but like I think majority of us, I don't think we all would have met if it wasn't for COVID. So I guess there is a silver lining. And I'm always gonna be grateful for that. Wow, man, this episode is a lot more serious than the other ones,
Yeah.
which is a nice change of pace.
I mean, there's
Um,
nothing wrong with being serious.
yeah, of course, but yeah, it's a nice change of pace.
You know what's
Uh,
not nice?
what?
I'm like the third co-host, and a Wonderbox podcast doesn't follow me.
Shit! Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
it's cool though. It's cool. I
No, we didn't.
understand.
We didn't make it like official yet. We said third wheel. We didn't say third, but like you know what? We're
Hey,
making it.
Ian's playing Valorant. That was a bit.
We're making it official on this episode. So, hold on, Mason.biz. That's Mason's Instagram if y'all want to follow him. And then I'm gonna add you on the on. Wait, oh, shit, I can't even
Yo,
fucking.
that's crazy. The Wonderbox podcast just followed me.
Right? Who are they? Shit, I'm playing.
Jeez.
No, but yo, Yo, what's the stupidest thing that like a person, like a friend that? Okay, what's the stupidest thing a person has ever said to you? Like, I guess it doesn't have to be a friend, doesn't have to be, a family member, but like, what's the stupidest thing that made you think that, like, yo, how are you alive, or how do you even have a brain? Oh shit! Oh god! Oh
What the
god! Oh god! Oh
fuck?
god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! What the
Yeah,
hell was that?
Neji's having some technical difficulties.
Sorry. Was that I pressed something on my keyboard? I'll
Um,
But no, yeah. Let me ask the question again so I could cut that part out. What was the most stupidest thing that you've been asked, or like that you've heard from a person? Doesn't have to be a friend. Doesn't have to be a relative or anybody. Just I guess out of aspect and gentrification. That made you think, yo, how the fuck do you even have a brain?
Rico.
Rico, really? What did he say?
Rico. So we're on a group FaceTime. It was me, Rico, I think Jay and Cecil. Rico was driving, and I said, "We get it, Rico. You're in a Mercedes AMG." And he's like, "Yo, how the fuck do you know?" And I'm like, "Bruh, you're asking a guy who's really into cars, like really, really into fucking cars. I know most, if not all, Japanese cars, some European and some American muscle." And I was just like, "You're really gonna ask somebody who like spends hours and hours playing racing games or watching car videos?" And he's like, "Yo, I'm fucking sorry, Mason. Damn, chill, bro." And I'm like, Rico, don't ever ask me some stupid ass question like that again. And then he tried to get all technical. He's like, "Oh yeah, okay. What model is it?" I'm like, "Bruh, I don't know Mercedes like that. I just know their engines." Like, I was
Yo,
like, "Bruh,
honestly, I don't. I know, bro. I only know a little bit about cars. I just majority of the time, I don't know jack shit about, like, cars in general. Because I have a lot of I have a lot of friends that are into cars, and, like, they always talk to me about, like, yo, this car model can do this. The tailpipe is looking thick as shit, and I'm like,
okay."
cars go vroom vroom.
You're like, "Okay."
Okay, yeah, like, I mean, it's cool. I like cars. Like, I like how they sound. I like how they, when they go fast. I like when they I guess what appeals to me was their, is their appearance. Most of the time, when, in terms of specs, like, I'm not into it as much as I am into, like, even though I don't have a gaming PC yet, I'm not into it as much as I am into, like, PC specs, right? Because if I were to say something to, like, a car friend that's not into PC gaming, more into cars, if I talk to him about PC specs as he does to me when he talks about car parts, or, like, car engines and, like,
He's
torque or
like,
whatever the fuck that
"Okay,
is, he's like,
okay,
the fuck?
yeah,
Like,
cool."
uh-huh. But
So that's like a 2JZ, right? Yeah, okay. Computers, yeah.
yo,
With me, I like when people want to get into cars. I like educating them. Like if they like want to get into it, I'll like sit there and just talk for hours and educate you on like the things you want to know.
yeah, no, like, yo, there's another note I wanted to, I guess, address. Like, don't you hate it when people, like, especially when you don't know something, people, like, instead of, like, people teaching you, or, I guess, educating you, they kind of just belittle you and make you feel like you're dumb for not knowing whatever it was.
Yeah, basically what I did to Rico.
They kind of the whole fucking statement just contradicted itself right there. I was like, wait, yo, I haven't drank Arizona in a minute, man.
Bro, Arizona sponsor me. They're not gonna seriously
Yo, I
sponsor me.
just I just found out that they sold an alcoholic version of Arizona. I didn't know that.
They do?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't think they sell it in, like, any liquor store, like, beer store here. I forgot what it was called though. It was like 5.2% alcohol or something.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Not too sure. I don't know if it was a higher alcohol rate, but, like,
What the fuck? Arizona Beverages has launched a 5%
yeah. See, there we go.
hard green tea as the company ramps up an alcoholic drinks portfolio. Molson Coors Beverage Co., which has a distribution deal with Arizona and Canada, confirmed drinks drinks the release of Arizona hard green tea made with vodka, ginseng, and orange honey. Damn.
Yeah, it was, bro. I actually want to taste it. Like,
It's hard tea spiked with vodka. Jesus.
how much vodka though? That's
I
the
want to try
question.
that. Well, it's only said 5%.
That shouldn't be that bad. Like, no, there are some times where like when you mix some drinks with like alcohol, the alcohol kind of takes over. Even if you put like a capsize drop of it. Like for me, I think
Like,
one of the most, I think the aftertaste of Coke and rum is not that strong, but it kind of tastes like medicine after.
right. When I went to the New Year's party here in Lexington, North Carolina, we were drinking this thing called Jungle Juice.
Wait, what is that
And
again?
yeah. So Jungle Juice is basically just a mixture of like different drinks with like fruits and then juice.
Yeah.
But like when I was drinking it, I was like, yo, this still just straight up just tastes like alcohol. Nana, put some more juice in it. And Nana was like she's like my sister. She's not really my sister, but like you know how when
So,
you're like
yeah, like a
close with
friend that you
somebody.
consider, yeah, that you consider a sibling.
Yeah. And like I was like, Nana, you should put some more juice in it. She's like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's like really strong. And then after she put it in more, I think fruit punch or pineapple juice, that shit was
Pineapple
bang,
juice.
busting. It was so good. During that New Year's party, I was fucked up, dude.
Well, was this recently?
Yeah, it was New Year's.
It was this New Year's. Oh shit.
Yeah, it was when I got slammed through the
Yo,
table.
oh my goodness. Okay, on New Year's, like, so hold on, give me 1 second.
Well, there goes Neji. But yeah, not a lot of people know that I got slammed through a table during New Year's, and it was the best thing ever. And as soon as I got up, I'm like, yo, bring it to the table. I want to fucking get slammed right now. But luckily, we didn't have another table. But I mean, it's a tradition that it's a tradition that
I'm
we
gonna
get
cut that
slammed.
part out.
You should keep that in.
No, I'm not. That was the
It's a
dumbest thing
tradition
I've
that
ever
we
done
get
on this
slammed. So
fucking
next,
podcast. I may have just I may have to
it's
just
okay.
upload the fucking audio on this because I don't want anyone to see that. I'm too lazy to edit that out.
Okay.
I don't know yet, but no, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so
New
on
Year's.
on New Year's, I was supposed to drink with my uncle, I guess my uncles and my dad. So prior to coming home, I forgot where did I go? Where did I think? Yeah, I was coming
Yeah,
home.
Neji was that drunk.
No, I was I was coming home from work. So my boy picked me up, and we drove to LCBO, and I'm pretty sure you know what LCBO is. So we dropped by the liquor store here, and I was like, okay, yo, let's. I said, okay, I'm gonna grab 3 bottles of soju, and so I got the Yakult flavor one, and I got it home and I put it in the fridge. I drank a little bit of the first bottle just to get a little buzz, like early, and then after New Year's, we said Happy New Year and whatnot. It was just me and my uncles, and I guess like my little cousins, and then I waited like 2 hours because they were still talking, and then oh my god, give me 1 second.
And basically, what Neji's trying to say, he got drunk off his fucking ass, dude. Like, I haven't gotten that drunk in so long because I only drink on special occasions. So I got fucked up, but I'm pretty sure Neji got fucked up too.
Oh, I got really fucked up. Okay,
Yeah,
here's
see?
the thing. No, because yeah. Anyways, yeah. I was preparing for I guess the drink. So like I brought it down I brought all 3 bottles downstairs, and but we usually drink upstairs. But like they're all downstairs anyway. So I just brought it all down, and then I just asked my dad like, oh dad, when are we drinking? And then he's like, oh just put it in the fridge. I'm like, okay. So I just went in my room, and like, I was waiting for them to call me. And then as soon as I go out, because I took a nap for like 30 minutes, and then I go out and they're all gone. I'm like, wait. And it was like 1 a.m. 1 what like 1 a.m. And to me, it felt like it was still like 11:30 p.m. So I was like, oh fuck. So I took the first bottle, and then hold on. Oh my god.
Jesus, Neji, why do you keep leaving, bro? You keep giving the audience, the viewers, blue balls. Basically, he took a nap and got even more fucked up. Right, Neji?
Yeah, basically. Oh my god, I have to add so many cuts into this. Anyways, I'll start from here. Basically, I bought 3 bottles of soju, and then I was supposedly supposed to drink with my uncle and my dad, but they told me, they told me to wait because they were having a conversation, and then my dad told me to put in the fridge, and I took a nap for 30 minutes, and I knocked out. I woke up, and then I found out they were gone. And after that, they my dad said like, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna drink tomorrow night." I'm like, "What are we gonna drink?" And he's like, "Oh, the soju." I'm just like, "It's not gonna taste as good tomorrow. Or like at least like it's not gonna be because it's I already opened all 3 of them just in case." And then I, out of spite, I was like, "Okay, fuck." I was craving it, so I finished the first bottle. I'm like, "Oh shit, this is good." And I went. I opened the second bottle. I was like, and I was rewatching Attack on Titan. So I was watching AOT, and I just kept right, and then I got some. I think after 3, it didn't because soju's like 12% alcohol, so I was pretty buzzed by I guess halfway through, no, quarter way through. I was almost like when I was almost done the third bottle, and then I got some Jose Cuervo blue agave tequila, right, and with the last few I guess half of the soju bottle, I mixed the. Don't do this. I I mixed the tequila with soju, and it was the worst fucking thing I've ever tasted. But bro, it knocked me out. I didn't wake up until Sunday. I don't know why. I swear to God.
Wait, what day were you drinking?
Wait, what day was New Year's?
Let me.
Like, okay, I wasn't like fully blacked out, but like I just, those instances where you pass out, but like you keep waking up, but you don't remember
So,
waking up.
so you drank on Thursday, which was
Yeah.
31st. Woke up on Sunday.
Shit, my bad. Saturday.
You drank on Saturday, woke up Sunday.
No. I drank on. Yeah, no. So it was technically Friday, so it was technically the first, right?
So you were drinking Friday, woke up Sunday.
More or less. At least like like I guess 2 hours before Sunday. So before, yeah. So it was a pretty close call. I know people are gonna bash me for that, but like fuck you guys.
Bro, I remember when I was a kid, I was sleeping on a Friday night and I woke up on like Sunday night and I was like, how the fuck did I sleep so long?
I remember several years ago when I was a kid, it was New Year's, right? And like I had like my my Doctor Octopus action figure and my Spider-Man action figure, the Tobey Maguire one, and I remember it was like 10th 9:30 or 10, like between 9 to 10 p.m. and I was playing, and then I was waiting for everyone to come to the apartment, and I knocked out on the couch, and I don't know how I slept through everyone like screaming Happy New Year. Like there was a VHS there was like a video cam like recording like of like my dad's like oh, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Everyone was jumping around, everyone's hugging each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was just going around like that, and like he literally stops at me, and you just see me pass out on the fucking couch, just like. And the worst part is, if I could find a video, he literally zooms in on me, like, oh, and there's Daryl. He fell asleep. I'm like, oh, bro, there was literally
Wow.
when you did that, there was literal drool on that video.
Ew.
And like my arm was hanging out as if like I fucking like passed out drunk too. So I was just,
I mean, drooling's normal.
yeah, and no, the next day I saw my dad show me the video, and I got so mad, so they had to throw another party.
Just so you can be a part of it.
No, not another party, but like my relatives came by just to eat I guess to eat the leftovers, or like or just to grab some
Right.
for like just to bring home. So like it was technically still a party, so I guess I was part of that. I was part of the after party. So it got
Damn, Daryl.
damn Daryl.
Damn, Daryl.
That show's still happening. You don't Walking Dead.
Oh, I don't know. I know The Walking Dead's good. I've only seen like up to like season 2, and I just stopped watching.
You know, like for like the name Daryl, like I used to never like I like my name, like my real name, but like I was never like, I was never like, oh yo, I love my name. I didn't really have a pride for it, like never I was never really proud of having it. But then when The Walking Dead came out and Daryl Dixon,
I'm
I was like,
Daryl
yeah,
Dixon.
yo. Every time like I introduce myself, I'm like, oh hey, I'm Daryl. And they're like, oh like Daryl Dixon from Walking Dead. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. And like I got
Yeah, this me.
shit, I don't have the mug. I think my mom hid the mug somewhere upstairs. But like it was a mug. It says like, oh, it says like Daryl Dixon. Daryl Dixon doesn't blah blah blah. It's something doesn't fuck around or something like that. I don't know. But it was a cool mug.
Doesn't fuck
I got it for Secret Santa several years ago. From like a friend, and then yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't know, like have you ever thought of like when you name something, like you're basically giving that kid or like a baby their identity, like
Yeah.
you like it. I don't know, that's a weird concept to me. Like you could literally name them Optimus Cunt.
Hey yo, Optimus cunt, come here. Dude, when I was at work one day, one of my like managers, I'm really
Yeah.
cool with him. That's like he's a homie. Shout out to John. He's not gonna see this, but I love you, John.
Might as well
told me,
plug the podcast to him.
yeah. He told me like one of his friends named their kid Jiraiya, like Jiraiya from Naruto.
The pervy stage.
Yeah, Privy Sage Jiraiya.
You're
And I'm
fucking
like,
with me.
do they know what Naruto is? He's like, no,
Like was it like,
they're white.
did he spell it out to you?
Spelled how Jiraiya is spelled. It's spelled literally like the Privy Sage Jiraiya. Here goes Neji leaving the podcast again, leaving it up to me. Damn, it's your boy Mason.viz here, Visual Canon on Twitch, Mason.viz on Instagram. Night Shift TM is, the team page for my team. Love them. They're my boys, my family. I'm going to have my car ready before September, hopefully, so I can go to Ocean City, the biggest car meet in the East.
I'm giving my dad $20. My bad.
It's all good. If you want to add me on Snap, Kimino Viz, KIMINOVIZ. Literally, since he left, I'm watching a mantis shrimp pack a punch. Them bitches are strong. They can crack open a snail shell or a clam shell. Or a crab shell. Shell crab. But what are your guys' thoughts on drinking? Like, do you guys drink? Do you guys smoke? Both? Let us know in the comments below. Neji's not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about till he looks at the fucking video before he edits and posts. But like back to the COVID thing, just stay safe. Wear your mask, stay sanitary, make sure you wash your hands. Just take off your mask when you're in the car and you're safe from others. Use hand sanitizer because it's normal. But yeah. Fuck, dude, I'm tired. Now I'm looking at a fucking octopus. A mantis shrimp versus an octopus. Because they eat shellfish. I don't even know what to talk about, dude. If you want to get into cars, just hit me up on Instagram, Mason.viz. Literally, I will educate you. Welcome back, you fucko.
Yo, my bad. I need a separate studio because like, I don't think I can never do this in my house because there's constant like if I were to record a song, it's usually be like I'd be singing and shit, and all of a sudden it's like every 30 minutes,
You need 30 minutes to record a song?
more or less, if it's
Bro, I
like
need
quick
30
one.
seconds. I'd be rapping like Busta Rhymes.
But
Everywhere I go,
no, no, it's okay. No, disclaimer. I'm pretty sure I did address this in the other podcast. I think it was like, was it episode 3? Yeah, episode 3. Um, sorry, I need to burp. I need to fucking burp. Shit, hold on. Yeah, I addressed this in one of the episodes that like there's gonna be a few interruptions on my end, so I do apologize for that. I'm gonna do my best to cut it out or kind of transition it so it could be a bit more seamless.
I was
Oh,
letting the stream
damn!
know that I'm watching a mantis shrimp versus an octopus, dude.
A mantis
You don't know
shrimp.
what that is?
What the fuck is a mantis
shrimps are
shrimp?
literally the strongest fucking shrimps. They can break.
Bro, I don't know why, but like when you said that, I just like pictured like a grasshopper, like a mantis like, underwater fighting a fucking
it
octopus.
looks like a shrimp, but it also looks like a mantis at the same time. They're really fucking strong. They can break open like a shell crab shell, clam shells and shit. Like you can like say if you had a pet mantis shrimp, right? You put a clam shell in
Yeah.
the fucking the enclosure. You can actually hear it just fucking hit the shell. They're actually
Holy
really
shit.
fucking strong. I don't know how much damage they can do to a human finger, but if they can break a clamshell, dude.
Yo, I'm sorry. I just kept imagining a fucking mantis underwater fighting an octopus.
Oh my god.
Yo, man. No, but like no. On a serious note, I need to get like a separate studio.
Dude,
So
your
that
bathroom.
way, like bro, it's so fucking small
Dude,
in there, man.
closet.
There's no room
Dude,
in my
the
closet.
attic.
I have no attic. Actually, no, I do. I actually never been in my attic before. Like it's like you go upstairs and then I think it's like no, so when you enter my house, it's like the first right and then like the first door on your right when you turn is like the washing machines and the dryer. And then above you is like this little, you know how the attic looks like? It's like a little door. So I saw that and I'm like, because I remember the first time I moved into this house, I saw it. I'm like, I poked it with like one of my drumsticks, and I poked it while I was doing laundry, and I opened. I'm just like, oh yeah, no, fuck that. So I never opened it again because like as soon as I creaked it open a little bit, like the entire like
Did you hear it like
conjuring,
creak?
yeah, like. I'm like, oh no, fuck that. So I went downstairs and never opened it again. I've been curious about it since, but I never like really.
I was curious about my attic because like I never went in it, and like when I opened it and I went up, I was like, yo, this bitch roomy as fuck, but it's hot. Cause
no, I mean you could bring a fan in there. No, is there like how big is your attic?
From one end to the house to the other, and then you can stand in it. Like I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11", 5'10". I can stand in it perfectly.
Oh, you're in my house. Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
So you're saying both of us could fit in that attic?
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of room in my attic, and my house is not even that big.
But it's just hot.
It's just hot. Like I can.
Is there like any? You gonna put a fan in there?
Yeah, there's outlets in there. I can definitely put like a surge protector, and then like get like the little portable AC units.
Have you ever thought of sleeping up there, or is it too like kind of dusty?
Hell no. Yeah, you're never gonna catch me sleeping in an attic. The light switch. So my old bedroom is actually across the hall.
Yeah.
And that's where the attic is, and the light switch next to the one that turns on the light in the room is right there. So I have to like open it, or if I want to go up there, I have to hit the light switch first, then open it, and then pull down the like stairs or ladder. They're like stairs, but like there's I don't think there's a light switch up there, and then there is a switch that turns off the heater though. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah.
Yo, is it like one of those light switches that you don't know what it does, but you're
it's like one of
those. It's like you like it's like you know the other. It's like there's like 4 light switches, right? And it was Yeah, it was in the main, like the, I guess, the upstairs kitchen, and there was like three light switches, and it's always that one light switch that like you like it's like two of the functions of the first two, but like there's that one that you don't know what the fuck it does. But like when I press that light switch, or if or the switch, I literally just waited 2 minutes just to like find out what it does. So I pressed it, and I'm like, and I mean, nothing happened. But then like I go to the washroom, it turned on the fucking exhaust fan. I'm like, what the fuck is the exhaust fan switch all the way over here, outside of the fucking washroom? I'm like, wait, what?
When I used to live in my brother's house, I remember hitting the switches because I was trying to find like the kitchen switch,
Mm.
and the kitchen's connected to the garage, and the garage door is right there next to the light switches. I'm like, okay, so this one turns on the garage. Okay, this one turns on this part of the light in the kitchen. This one turns on the other. What about this one?
Mm.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And like,
What did it
when I
do?
used to live in my brother's house, huh?
What did it do?
I don't remember.
Oh,
But when I used to live there, my room was next to my brother's room, and then across the hall was the bathroom next to my brother's room on the left side. So when I go out, like, so you have our room's here,
mm.
but mine's like at an angle. So it's like this. It's going to be different. Or let's just do it like this. His room is right here. My room's right here. And then the bathroom is right here. So I would have to go out and just like in a like a diagonal, just walk to the bathroom, and then across from his bedroom is my sister and my other brother's bedroom.
Mm.
They're dating and they have a kid together. They have the master bedroom.
Wait,
But I
who
just
has a kid
remember.
together?
So it's Nana and my brother Trina.
Oh,
I
okay, okay.
consider them like family. That's why I just
Okay, well, when you said brother, like your brother,
nah,
I'm just like,
not that,
wait.
not that fucking yeah. Daryl's fucker sister.
I was like, that tripped me up for a second. I'm just like, wait, hold on, rephrase that. But
Okay,
no, like,
sister, brother-in-law.
yeah, okay,
So,
that
like,
makes no sense.
if I'm like trying to find the light, so I can go to the living room because it's dark as fuck. I have to like
Oh, you have to
yeah,
kind of
like
like play
feel the
around with the,
wall.
yeah.
And then if I walk all the way down, I can hit the light for the living room and shit. But the
I
light
see.
closest is like the light that turns on the hall light.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty like, bro. Like, I remember, I tripped on like the power bar that has like my both my PS4 and PS5 connected. What the hell are you doing?
Dice roll. I gotta pee, but keep going.
I thought you were like jerking. No, but okay, yo, bro, take a piss, man.
I will take a piss. You continue the story.
No, but yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I tripped over the power bar, and everything just went black. It was literally 10 p.m. at night, and it just went fucking black, like blacked out. Bro, at this point, I didn't have my phone in my pocket. I didn't have any flashlight near me, so it was just pure like black. Like holy shit, I couldn't even see anything. Right there was like it was in the middle of, was it? I'm not too sure what year it was, but it was a few years ago, and it was just pitch black. And my dad taught me how to go to the breaker and then just switch it up, switch on the whatever needs to be switched off. Or it's been a while, but I couldn't remember what fucking switch because I couldn't fucking see, and so I had no flashlight and I had no backup, so I had to walk in blindly to my room, and I hit my leg on everything, and I don't know, like just come to think of that, I guess owning a house is a lot more harder than I know it will be. Obviously, like because obviously when we stay at our parents' houses, well, before we are ready to move out, we don't have any ideas of like what we have to deal with the house itself. A lot of people think that when it comes to owning houses, like which is this is what I learned, like you just buy a house and everything's fine. You do have to, I I mean it's optional, but like you do have to get the house inspected, whatnot. Um, it's kind of like buying a car, but then not expecting it, like I guess fully expecting it to work functionally. I mean, it's supposed to, but getting a double check, it's not a bad idea. But yeah. So, anyways, going back to the story. So as soon as the lights turned back on, I had to get my uncle had to get the yeah, we just had Mason walking. Hello?
Don't mind me. I was just dice rolling.
What the fuck is Oh, I'm not even I just did it on camera. No, but I was just telling the audience so I remember basically I tripped over the power bar that was supporting that had my PS4 and PS5 plugged in. And then PS5 wasn't even out at the time. Sorry, it had like basically all my consoles plugged in, and I tripped over it, and then like everything went black. I don't know why it was in my room, why it was like the outlet that I had. I tripped over it once, and I don't know what happened, but everything went black in my room. And then I went outside my room, and everything was black as well. I'm just like, what the fuck? I couldn't even see shit. So me finding the doorknob, it was like the equivalent of a blindfolded porn star like trying to look for the dick.
Why did that have to be the comparison?
I don't fucking know. Okay, like basically, I had no flashlight. I had no my phone was in my pocket. I left it somewhere in my room, and again, it was pitch black. So as soon as the lights turned on, because like my uncle had to come by and fix it for us. Bro, by the time I got back to my room before my uncle came and the lights turned back on, you just see a bunch of like red bruises all over my fucking knees and shit because I kept bumping the fuck.
Jesus, bro.
No, because I was also like saying like a lot of people like a lot of new homeowners or anyone that doesn't really go into like researching the house or like the property or who the previous owners were or however it works. Like obviously before you buy a house, you do have to get it inspected, right? Just to make sure like there's no fuck up, there's no. Because there was this instance where I had a friend that was like house searching or whatever, and I wasn't house searching. It was more on like I guess he was just checking it out, and I remember like, bro, there was this basement full of empty cages that he told me about, and I'm like, what do you mean by empty cages? Like he's like, bro, like it was
Why
like.
does he have empty cages?
No, it wasn't on his house. He was like house hopping, basically. Like he was like,
Oh,
I guess open houses, basically. So
empty
after,
cages for kids. I got it.
dude, oh my fuck, that took a dark turn. What the fuck? You have to censor this too. Shit. Oh my god.
I don't think you have to.
No, but like going on that note, it was big enough to have like a decent sized like human to fit in there.
Right.
And like he told me there was at least like 6 to 8 of them. I'm like, who the like unless they were like, they had like a shit ton of puppies, but like it just the place looked too filthy to I don't know, like just picturing it like again, because he did send me the picture, and it just looked like a murder house, like with like 8, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Like okay, the upstairs was fine. The exterior was like beautiful. It was a really nice, decent house for like during the time it went around like for around 300 to 400K, which is not bad. It was beautiful, but then he showed me the basement. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, bro? It looked like something out of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. If you saw that movie, like Leatherface, that
Yeah.
the whole barn scene, yeah, it looked similar to that. I'm like, yo, don't please don't buy this house, man.
Unless you want to seem like a murderer, don't buy this house.
No, man, he didn't buy it. He was just house hopping, but
Did he find it weird too?
no, he was spooked. But then like I'm not too sure if he was fucking with me, but like the realtor kept trying to push it to him to buy it, but I'm like, yo, that kind of it seems like I don't know, it just seems like a very, very horror-esque movie cliche. Like, like the person like the person like tries to push you so hard to buy it, and then you end up buying it, and then you realize there is something wrong with the house. So I don't know.
Right.
Bro, that's fucked up. Yo, hold on. Like, yo, for next week's episode, or I guess the future episodes, okay, what did I say? Mason. I mean Cecil, basically, or as I should say, Cecil, basically suggested that do some games on the podcast. So like, online Cards Against Humanity, which I mentioned to Ian earlier on when you like call him on FaceTime.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, and
It'd be fucked up, but funny.
oh, bro, it's oh my god, I could already smell the chaos. I could already tell because Ian has a fucked up sense of humor, so like his answers are just gonna. Oh well, I mean, you and Ian are just gonna be equally just
I think I'm worse.
really. Oh man, if Ian was here, I think he'd have a really hard debate about that.
Yeah, Ian. I mean, I've known Ian for a while. He's pretty dark too. Dude, I
Yeah,
don't know about you, but I'm tired.
bro. Like, wait, what? Dark or tired,
I'm tired.
dude? No, honestly, same man. Like, how many hours do you work a
I
week,
only worked 4, but I didn't sleep that long.
dude? Bro, I remember like one of my first few shifts at my new job. I stayed like I was I was busy talking to friends on like FaceTime, and I didn't realize the time, so I had to be up by like 5:30 a.m. and like my shift was at like I had to come in for training around like 7:30 to 8 a.m. right, and like I lived like an hour away by bus, so I didn't want to Uber, right? I didn't want to bother my dad to like get the car and
Did you?
drive,
Uh,
right? So um I stayed up talking to friends, and I looked at the time. I was like, it said like 4 a.m. I'm like, is it even worth like sleeping for an hour? So what I did was like I stayed up, and then it was like 6:30, and it was like I think I had to leave by 6:45, and I just knocked out. I literally knocked out for like a good 30 to 45 minutes, but like I woke up 30 to 45 minutes later for a minute. I was awake for a minute, and as soon as I saw my phone, I was like, I I thought it was early, and then I went back to sleep, and I missed my entire fucking train.
Neji.
And like my friend, my friend texted me like, bro, where the fuck are you? And I was like, I was like, oh shit. So I went there, and then I mean, I still did my training, and
You still working there?
yeah, I
Uh,
mean, yeah, I mean, like, oh, was it the training? It might have been something else that they had to ask me to come in for, but like I was late for whatever it was, and yeah, I was never late again. Then that was the last time ever I actually stopped staying up late. Besides,
good.
uh, so like I usually sleep like 10. It's weird because like my body prior to like working at my job was so used to like sleeping at 5 a.m. or 7 a.m. Latest was like 10 a.m. But then as soon as I got this job, it was just it would be around this time or even earlier. Like it would be like 9:30 to 10 p.m. and I would already feel tired as shit. Like I would be like, I felt old. Like I felt like a 70-year-old person like that goes to bed at 8:30 p.m. But like, no, I mean like even though I didn't want to, like even on weekends, like per se if it would be like Friday, I would tell myself, oh, okay, it's Friday. I don't got to work the next day. I could fucking relax, so I could stay up. So I try to stay up, but I still my ass just still knocks out at like 9:30 p.m. I'm like, and I missed the entire weekend. I didn't get to sulk in it. I didn't get to savor it, and I was so mad because I had to go back to work like on Monday, like at 8:30. I'm just like, oh my god, man.
I think I work 2:30 to 6:30 tomorrow.
I'm surprised I didn't get the 40-minute warning. Looks like I don't have to like save 2 clips tonight because, bro, episode 3, no 3 and 4, bro, that was the most I had to edit because it was separate clips, and I had like, and I kind of lost track of in which order that like it was recorded. So I had to scour it, and bro, it took me at least 4 or 5 hours plus the next day, so 9 hours in total to edit everything.
Jesus. You still have to
Especially,
teach me how to edit.
yeah, no, like I still have to. Like, wait, what program do you use? Out of this is out of a podcast topic, but like, what
Premiere.
program? Premiere. I don't know anything. I use iMovie and Final Cut and Filmora. But I guess the zoom ins for Filmora doesn't really work that well, so I kind of transferred it over to iMovie when I exported out of Filmora. But anyways, yeah, bro, I did so many zoom ins on the latest episode. the amount of zoom ins I had to do, especially for you, Jay, and Ian, because there's an instance where I got really serious about the whole like Asian stereotype thing, and I just see Ian and like Jay laughing, and I'm like, oh, okay, these guys aren't fucking serious. So like, but then like Jay told me after the podcast, and he's like, yo, like yeah, like we felt so bad because Ian texted me during the podcast asking me what I was looking at, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Just for that, I'm gonna zoom in on both of your faces. So I did. Oh, you want me to get fucking Arizona right now, man?
I bought another can too.
Shit. Yo, by the way, yo, how do you feel about LDRs? Like, just like, I mean, this is not in general to attack anyone that's in an LDR or like, to, I guess, look down on LDRs, even though majority of people kind of just like, oh, don't do it. But I mean, like,
I was in LDR.
no, I know, but like, I mean, do you think down the line would you do it again, or would you prefer having to date someone
I
within?
would do it again if I was truly in love with that person and I knew they had the same feelings for me. That's why I lasted so long with my ex. We lasted a year and 9 months. I was
Wow.
truly in love with her, but like I said earlier in the podcast, it was getting toxic, but we knew how to fix it, so we decided to end it. But like with me, I will be committed to an LDR if I know I'm in love and I know they're in love with me. But if they're willing to fly to me too, as if I will fly to them, because I flew to my ex 3 times. She flew to me once. 2 times she bought me a ticket because I never even asked her to buy me a ticket. She just missed me that much. And so she bought both my tickets. And then the third time when I went, I bought the ticket full price. First time I went, I stayed for a week. Second time I went, 2 weeks. Third time, a month. And like Filipino family too. So like,
Oh, you ate the good food, huh?
bro, her mom made some bomb ass spaghetti, dude.
Yo, Filipino spaghetti. Yo, you know what? Okay, out of topic or like I guess kind of related to it. In terms of Filipino food, bro, Filipino spaghetti, yo, shit ton of hot dogs.
Yeah,
Shit ton of hot
I
dogs.
questioned it. I mean, like, there was like beef in it, but like a
No,
lot of hot
no,
dogs.
yeah, no, don't get me wrong. There's like some ground beef. There's some like mussels. There's some like
I only had the ground beef
bro.
and hot dog.
When my mom makes it, fucking bomb, bro. Like I mean, I don't care what the fuck's in it as long as it tastes good. Yo, but it's super sweet. It's a diabetic's nightmare, man.
It's super sweet. I didn't expect it to be
That's
sweet. Like
super
I was
sweet.
expecting it to be like when I think of spaghetti, I think of it like kind of like it has like the little like kick of spice, you know.
Yeah, that like that
But when I
zesty
took that
tomato
first
sauce. Yeah.
bite, when I took that first swirl with a fork and I ate it, I was like, "Yo, this shit's good, but why is this so sweet?"
Yo,
And like I remember just standing there watching her mom cook and like like she just threw anything in it, bro. Like she could throw like fucking cumin or like
cumin.
garlic powder or whatever. And
Okay, no garlic powder, maybe, but like
no. I'm just saying. I'm just using it as an example because when I watched her, she was just throwing anything. And like, I think that was the first week when I came. Second week or second time I came, I was watching her again. Completely different stuff. And then when I watched her make it again, completely different stuff again. I was like, you put so much shit into it, like different things, but it still comes out and tastes the same. And it's so good. I'm like, yo, Filipino people can cook.
yo, bro, yo, we can, yo. Like sometimes I experiment in the kitchen, and like, cause so basically I made this adobo flavored steak, and it was fucking bomb. I added the same ingredients, besides the soy sauce. Like I kind of use the soy sauce as like kind of, I guess it was like more of a mixture of like I guess soy sauce gravy. So it was like the usual ingredients for chicken adobo for Filipinos, and I can't I have to say it or in my natural accent, chicken adobo. You know,
Chicken adobo.
yeah. So it would be bawang, which is garlic, and then sibuyas as an onion, and if you want potato in it, potato, um, you could throw that
Potato.
in there too. So that, and then soy sauce, and then you saute that, and then you gotta saute the chicken, or like chicken legs, drumsticks, the usual stuff. But when I made that steak and I poured oh boy, my mom got the seasoning. It was literally called adobo seasoning. I'm like, yo, there's such thing. And I got what the fuck was that face, man?
Sorry. Sorry, I was listening. My bad.
What the fuck?
Just enjoying myself too much.
No. Right when I said adobo flavor, all I see is just like licking your tongue. No, but like, yeah, my mom like came home one time. She's like, "Oh, Anak, use this on the fried chicken." I'm like, "Oh, what is this?" Like, oh, it's a adobo flavor seasoning. It's
Anak means child. My child.
Yeah. My child, my son, my daughter, whatever. It's universal. There's no gender.
I know it because
Yeah.
my ex's mom was like, "Oh, Anak, come here, come here." And I'm like,
"Oh, you got that? Oh, yeah."
I'm like, Kyla, what does that mean? It means like my child. I'm like, oh. And like when I like talk to her sometimes, and she's like across the room, and I want to show her something, I'm like, oh, Anak, come here, come here. And she's like, why are you calling me that? I'm like, I don't know. I like it when your mom says it. It's funny. Because I don't know shit. I don't know Tagalog, obviously. I just know, like,
the basics.
everybody. Yeah, like putang ina mo gago.
That's not the basics.
Sorry, this is basics to me. Putang ina mo bobo.
The most fucked up part is like when I was younger. Before I continue, when I was younger, before I moved here, Tagalog was never my first language. It was English, straight up English, and I was the only English speaking kid in my class in kindergarten back in the Philippines. And I was
you speak English in the Philippines?
Yeah, like the same way I do now. Like
you did not know Tagalog.
No, I understood it, but like I never spoke it, right? I mean, I knew what opo meant. I know what kuya and ate meant. Sorry, and so it came to a point where they had to hire an English speaking teacher to help me with the Tagalog homework, and they had to give me English homework. But then during that time, apparently what my parents told me, they said that everyone thought I was adopted because I was white as shit and everyone was darker than me. And everyone thought I didn't get enough sun.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, Filipinos are dark.
Bro.
Like when I went to Canada and met my ex-girlfriend at the time, when I met her best friend, dark as hell. Yo, shout out to Randolph. That's the boy. I don't really talk to him that often anymore. Like I don't talk to Randolph, Manny, Jasmine, whoever. But like, I'm still cool with him. I just don't talk to him as much. But that boy, dark as fuck. I'm like, yo, Filipinos are actually dark.
Yo, that's because we're always in the sun, man.
I know, but like he was in the
We're
sun.
Always in the sun. But for me, yo, I was white as shit. If I could pull up a picture of me right now, like from when I was younger, yo, hold on. Actually, yo, let me put this. Let me expose myself on my my own podcast. Look at that, right there.
Damn, you pale,
bro. I was white, yo.
For a little Asian kid, you pale.
Yo, I was white, yo. Everyone thought I was half white or some shit. I'm like, I don't see how that equivocally adds up to like how my skin kind of turned out. Like, I mean, okay, I'm quarter Chinese, but like, bro, everyone thought I was half white, or like, they called me American boy half the time I was there.
American boy.
So
you
like,
my American boy. American.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I hate that song.
That's a good song though.
No, I know you. I know when you hate when Cecil says, "I'm not opposed."
I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not opposed to it.
Fuck you, Cecil. This shit's stuck in my head.
Hey, man.
Yo, all my homies hate Cecil. Hey, man. Listen, man. Hey, man. I'm not opposed to it.
Yo, bro. I was laughing at I randomly, yo, at work. I thought of the time when we were filming the other episode, and you mentioned like Angelo pronounced Cecil as Sitchel.
Sitchel.
And I let out the loudest laugh at work, and everyone.
He probably looked at you like.
Yo, they looked at me because like I was listening to the audio, and like, okay, the audio isn't up yet. I'm gonna upload the audio as soon as this one is done. But like, I was listening to the audio when I heard that, I let out the loudest like. And then like my coworker, he tapped me on the shoulder, and then I took out my AirPod. I looked back. My manager was at her desk. He's like, Daryl, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you having a stroke? I'm like, no.
Having a stroke.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bro, what kind of person is that someone to have a stroke?
Daryl, are you good? Yeah.
God,
Come on,
man.
Daryl.
Come on, Daryl.
Come on, Daryl.
Get her up, boy.
Jesus, this man had a stroke.
Bro, that was the loudest laugh I've ever heard. Because when I heard Sitchell, I'm like, what the fuck? How do you get that from Cecil? Oh, yo, well, I found the tweet. So this guy was like, menstruation is called period because back in the day when women's bodies weren't as polluted, all it was a tiny dot. That did not make any sense to me at all.
I didn't understand it at all.
Wait, let me read it. Menstruation is called period because back in the day
menstruation.
Menstruation. What? Leave me alone. Menstruation is called period because back in the day when women's bodies weren't as polluted, all it was a tiny dot. Yo, there's this other genius. He was like, yo, call me sexist or misogynist.
Misogynist.
No, he literally spelled it as MASSAGIN. Misogynist. Call me sexist or misogynist, but I don't see how feminists still like men.
What?
I don't know. I'm just reading over these tweets I've retweeted like over the past several years. There's this other guy, like I retweeted this. It was archived on my fucking Twitter. It was like, every damn year we learn about the Holocaust in school. I'm tired of this shit.
Well,
He spelled No, I mean like he spelled Holocaust as HOLLOW.
What a fucking idiot.
Holocaust.
How do you spell Holocaust wrong? One of like the most memorable but like terrible days in the world.
And you misspell it as Holocaust. See, this is the shit that makes me wonder, like, yo, bro.
Dude, people on Twitter half the people on Twitter are fucking dumb as shit.
Yeah, half of the people, I don't think they even have like the highest of IQs.
They don't, bro. Like I'll be seeing like the stupidest shit, and then somebody will like quote retweet it and like literally just instantly shit on them, and then somebody will like delete the tweet.
Hold on.
Like, yo, you're that fucking dumb.
Are we doing good on time? Okay, we have 10 more minutes. But bro, Twitter, holy shit. Hold on. Yo, if you ever follow me on Twitter, it's entirely different from how I am towards you guys, because literally everything on my Twitter is where I store my depressing ass thoughts. Like it's just, I don't know, it's an entirely different version of me, and it's, I don't know, it's a very weird contrast between how I am towards you guys or how you guys see me than how I guess my Twitter followers see me. I don't think I have anyone on Twitter in terms
Twitter
of like,
is very unfiltered.
Bro, there's some fucked up shit on Twitter though.
Bro, on Twitter you see like the most gory shit. I hate
exactly.
I hate seeing like.
Bro, I don't even know how that passes the fucking like the upload restrictions too.
That's because Twitter's just unfiltered.
No, but like, actually, no, you're right.
Obviously, I'm right. Twitter is very unfiltered.
No, I think next to that would be, remember Tumblr?
Tumblr was unfiltered. And then they made the fucking restriction every fucking NSFW,
yeah,
like account on Tumblr couldn't do shit anymore, so they went to Twitter.
Oh, so that's where they all flock to.
Yeah, because Twitter you can do anything. There's a bunch of weirdos on Twitter too, though.
Oh no, there's a lot, bro. There's some. I think there's just a bunch of like keyboard warriors like behind the screen.
Mm-hmm. That shit annoying. It annoys the fuck out of me.
No, there's this. Wait. There's this one person. He was like, I don't know if it was a guy. Like it was just cut off. It was like, Happy Labor Day. Be thankful for all the mothers who went into labor for their kids. That's what this holiday is all about.
fucking. This is why I hate Twitter. I hate people on Twitter.
I
They say the stupidest shit and think it's the right thing, or they just try and be.
you know
funny.
the whole thing. You think before you say something. I don't think that this shit applies. To
I don't think so.
I don't think that rule applies to them, man.
I don't
Like,
think
for
it
example,
ever did reply.
bro, there's this stupid ass guy. Halloween falls on a Friday the 13th this year for the first time in 666 years. I'm totally stabbing someone. What the fuck?
Okay, bud. I'm telling you, people on
Wait,
Twitter
that-
are just a different breed.
Yo, that that escalated so fucking quickly.
I'm telling you, people on Twitter are a different breed. Half of them are fucking stupid, or half of them just don't think.
Yo, I don't know. Like, I don't think they were ever taught like think before you speak, but more like think before you type. Like, bro, there's this guy. Atlanta spelled backwards is still Atlanta. No, it's not, you idiot.
What? Somebody on Twitter said that?
Atlanta spelled backwards is still
Wait.
Atlanta.
When was this tweet posted?
Oh shit! How far did I go back on this on my fucking archive? Holy shit! This was all the way from 2014. Holy
Fucking idiot. What a dummy. A dummy.
Well, hold on. Let me spell it out real quick. Atlanta's ATNA.
Can you not spell Atlantis?
Atnalta?
What?
Atnalta.
Are you trying to spell Atlantis?
No, Atlanta. Backwards is Atnalta.
Oh.
Because he said, I don't know. Yo, that reminds me. Yo, have you ever gone on Facebook and then you kind of bumped into your old post and then you saw how you used to type?
Yeah.
I've never wanted to shoot myself so bad.
Back on my old Facebook, I remember just posting when I looked at it. I remember back then I was just posting fucking. You remember Cookie Clicker, the app?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I kept posting that. I'm like, why did I keep posting Cookie Clicker?
Oh, I remember. Yeah,
They were like every Cookie Clicker. They were like all like updates on like how many cookies I've clicked, and I'm like,
yo, there were there were so many occasions where I've unfriended some of my relatives on Facebook because you remember Farmville when everyone's obsessed with that shit. Yo, the amount of invites or you think you'd have like a Facebook notification that's worth caring about, but then when you click it, it's literally just like this one relative asking you to like play Farmville with them.
Like join so I can get this.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I'm like, no.
Bro, I remember, looking back at my old posts, I don't even know why I spoke the way I did.
Dude, do you remember the game Gaia Online? It was like GAIA.
I think so. That sounds very familiar. Yeah, I think
Where,
I did.
Like your characters are like this small.
It was like, was it like that, like MMORPG?
It was like an MMO, like
Maple Story
RPG. It was kind of like Maple Story.
I think I remember
And
that.
I remember like a lot of people spent money on that game. You can like drag race in that game. But the funny thing was, the first car you get is a Scion XB, and that thing's a fucking box, and it's slow as hell.
I don't remember much of that. I remember playing Maple Story though. And bro, the amount of people, bro, those people back then, when like the people I used to play with on Maple Story, they know how to sell shit. Like, and like the fact that like the GameStop shares went up and they bought that shit, bro. Maple Story was their training ground. I saw that meme once. Like, bro, like I don't know why it was so bad that to the point where like the government had to get involved.
Yeah, I remember.
They didn't want anybody making money off of GameStop.
I know, and they shut it down.
Which
and
is
then everybody was trying to like sue Robinhood.
Yeah, no, and Wall Street was pissed too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, bro, like
but that's because GameStop, like it just all of a sudden skyrocketed. That's why everybody wanted it.
I don't know how the fuck that happened too.
Like, low-key kind of glad I didn't buy it.
Because I don't necessarily know how like stocks work. I was planning to like get.
You just have to watch the charts, honestly.
I don't even know how to fucking read that shit, man. Like, I mean, I have cousins and friends.
Just ups and downs, basically. Like with me, I used to be in Bitcoin a lot. My old computer, I made a program where like it would mine coins for me. But like my old computer at the time, it wasn't that good, so I didn't really get coins.
Mm-hmm.
But I left it on, and if I could if I remember how to make the program, I would.
Yo, there was this guy that like he forgot about his Bitcoin account and he had like almost 2 million on it. And then he had one more try to get the password right.
And he lost it forever.
I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but I'm just like, bro, imagine fucking that up.
Dude, I'd be so upset.
$2 million, man.
Dude, Bitcoin right now is fucking high up there.
Right? I saw that shit. I'm like, when it first came about, like I guess not like when it first actually started, but like when it started getting noticed, I was kind of curious into it. I didn't know what it was during the time, but like I don't know. I felt very skeptical. Isn't it a form of payment now though?
What, Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, down the road, there's a gas station. There's actually a Bitcoin ATM.
There. Oh, we don't have that.
Bitcoin ATMs actually exist.
We don't have that here.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have it.
We have to look.
I never knew there was a Bitcoin ATM.
If you Google right now, like Bitcoin ATMs near me, you'll probably find a few, but they actually exist.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's because I'm with it.
Yo, dude, bro, before the podcast, I remember I had this. Me and my friend did the very first podcast test episode. Yo, okay, when you get a burger, you obviously need
With no honey mustard. Only people who've seen that TikTok get that reference.
I do, bro. I barely watch TikTok. Man. I only watch
a burger with no honey mustard.
Bro, I only watch TikTok.
Burger with no honey mustard. Eating a 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 burger with no honey mustard.
It kind of slaps though. I'm not gonna lie.
No, like literally in the video, he's talking about something in the beginning, and then all of a sudden he just goes, "Eating a burger with no honey mustard. Eating 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 a burger with no honey mustard." He kept saying it in the same tone, and then towards the end,
the more you said that, like the more I started looking at your sweater because it's the mustard yellow. And I'm like, shit, I want some mustard now.
Towards the end of the TikTok, he's like, "Yo, you still here watching?" Because he just repeats it all the way to the end.
Yo, so
what were you saying about a burger?
Yeah, so when you order a burger, you obviously expect like flavor.
Mustard. Yeah.
You obviously expect flavor from it, or like MSG, pepper, whatever it was in there, garlic powder. So I remember, me and my friend, he was over at my house and we set up this mic, and then we ordered some McDonald's, and then I got like a quarter pounder, and he got like a Big Mac, I think, and then our food arrived, but it wasn't our food. It was like some other person's food, and it said like there was like 4 Happy Meals, and it was like a bunch of like it was like yogurt, apple juice, orange juice, burgers, small mini fries and whatnot. Right. So when we got we shared the burger. So he got the 2, I got the 2, and then when I tasted the burger, I was like, "Yo, what the fuck? What is it? Well, it tastes like beef, but there's no taste." And I look at the receipt, and it said, "Mini cheeseburger, no salt, no pepper." I'm like, yo, who orders burgers with no salt or any type of seasoning? Yo, you might as well just eat the beef raw. At that point, like, bro, like your kids' tongues are gonna be fucked up later because if they taste salt,
have the seasoning, bro.
You have to, bro. Literally everything that we eat. Going like this is a reference to the very first test episode. I'm pretty sure the people that listen to it are gonna get this, but like when you like everything we eat has salt or has some type of seasoning to it. But like, yo, imagine forcing your kid not to eat anything that's sodium based, and then by the time
it's just a life of hell. And then when they actually try it, they're like, "Yo, what the fuck? I've been missing out."
Yo, they're gonna hate their parents for.
I would too. I'd be like, "Yo, you telling me these fries bomb as shit if there was salt, and you didn't want to give me fries with salt? You wanted me to eat fresh fucking potatoes? I want that sodium, bro."
Oh God, not the finger licking.
Yeah, I had to make it real,
Yo, no, but like, yo, I saw the no salt and like the no salt on the fries as well, and I'm like, yo, bro, you're fucking up your kid's fucking tongue, man.
Don't get me wrong though.
Yo, their palates are
Fries
gonna
with
be
no
very
salt, though,
bland.
pretty good.
Yo, it's gonna come to the point where like, because the burger had no ketchup or whatsoever, so like, it's gonna come to a point where they're gonna grow up thinking ketchup is spicy.
People already think that.
Oh, wait, no. Like, I know people say that for a joke, but like, is that actually serious?
Yeah, some people think fucking salt
Ketchup.
spicy or ketchup. Yeah,
Ketchup is spicy.
yeah. I think it's spicy. That's why I eat it. Cause that shit is sweet to me.
You know, I'm gonna zoom in on that.
Go ahead.
Yo, that mic is actually pretty good. I could hear the ASMR clicks. Okay. Oh god, that sounds very. Stop right there. Stop.
Just fucking irrate that part.
Just distort the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm. I think you should just zoom in on me, like really close, like just this portion. With me doing this and this very like distorted. Oh, fuck! How many minutes do we have left?
No. Oh, we could spare 2 more minutes, um, but yo, just wanted to before we end, I just want to thank you guys to whoever. I just fuck. I can't talk. Mason, you want to do the thanks? You did the intro, man. You might as well stop. Okay, you know I'm gonna do it.
All right.
But no.
Thank you guys for tuning
Yeah.
into this episode's podcast. What is it, episode 5? Yeah.
Yeah, five.
This is 5. Thank you guys for joining episode 5. Today it was just me and Neji. Ian was playing Valorant. Cecil was not feeling it tonight, but I stepped in and I was like, yeah, I'm down because I was playing Valorant and I had nothing better to do. But yeah, thank you guys for honestly, like, to those that like have been watching and shit. Thank you for literally, giving
Taking
us
time out,
support.
taking time out of your day
Taking time out of your day to listen to the podcast or just watch us,
and
just
join us
talk
for
about like some
conversation.
stupid shit, serious shit. Like today, for instance, we were talking about some serious things relating to like COVID, long distance relationships, how to cope when we're just stuck at home dealing with this whole COVID shit. But it really means a lot to us that you guys are like actually supportive of this podcast. Like Neji came to me and was talking to me about like, hey, do you want to be in this episode's podcast? I was like, sure, I'm down. And like I mean, it. Don't get me wrong, the following on Instagram is very small and the subscribers are very small on YouTube, but I can see this potentially growing. Like anybody can grow. So it really means a lot to us that you guys actually like support this.
Yeah, like I'm pretty amazed by the I guess the overwhelming people that came up to me or at least messaged me asking me if they can guest on the podcast, which is kind of tight right now because not because like we're new and like we're kind of hesitant. It's not like it's not that at all. It's more on like this podcast is still new. It's more of like it's my baby. Well, it's Mason and Ian's baby as well, and I guess we are still working around it to mold it and like to find out what works and what doesn't. And even though it is still virtually done, um you guys still watch it, you guys still support it, and fuck you to those 2 people that actually fucking disliked the last episode. I hope you step on a Lego.
Wait, people disliked it?
No, no, I wasn't based on with Ian, and then like we were talking about the podcast and like who's gonna come next week, and then I looked over, I refreshed I went over the analytics on the channel, and then I saw 2 dislikes, and I'm like, I was like, who the fuck? Who the fuck dared? And like, because you know how some people dislike a video just to fucking troll you or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not that serious, but I'm just like, I really do hope you guys step on a Lego, whoever you are.
It's very painful.
Yeah, it's more painful than getting kicked in the balls. Actually, no, I lied. It's on par. It's on par.
Right.
It's on par. But no. On a serious note, thank you to you guys who openly supported and
thank you, Anak.
oh my god. Thank you guys to who. Thank you guys to. Fuck, I can't speak, man. I've worked so many bro. Working 10 hour shifts every day is not easy, man. But like, let me rephrase it. Thank you to those people who have only supported us over the past several episodes. Like what Mason said is very meaningful to us, especially to me. Um,
Mostly it's Neji. I'm just
yeah,
here for support.
yeah, he's a third wheel. So
Yeah. Him and
yeah,
him and Ian.
sword fight. No, no, but yeah, you
Me, I'm
guys.
just cheering from a distance.
He's the he's no, but for real, guys, the love has been real. Hopefully, we do keep this going. I really want to keep this going. The fact that you guys are showing support by sharing the, I guess, every announcement and every episode or every clip that any clip that I post about the podcast, it really means a lot. It doesn't take a lot of time to like share. So like you guys doing that does mean the world to me. Um, and in terms of my music, just to update you guys, I am working on some stuff. It's just lately work's been getting the best of me. So if we do end up taking, I guess, a little bit more time doing the episodes and like for me releasing the music, I do have a life outside of this. So it's like I guess it's kind of hard for me to like at least balance out the whole YouTube and like music plus the whole work thing, especially that I'm full time. um so whoever is watching, thank you for putting up with that and like being patient with us and with this podcast. You guys are helping it get better. If you guys want to give us any topics to talk about and any other fucked up events or stories that you want to.
Sorry.
What the hell was that, man? That sounded worse than my like stroke at work.
No, I think your stroke at work was worse because everybody
Bro, it
took.
was a laugh. I let it out and then like everyone. No, what's even worse was that like I was not even I was not even visible within like the perimeter of like everyone's vision. It was like per se if it was like
Wait, where do you work at? Or
I
what do you
work at
do?
I work at a warehouse, so like I pick up products off the shelf that's listed on the client invoice, and I pick it. I give it to one of the packers to give it to FedEx or whatever. But yeah, I was like doing this one order, and then I was in an area picking products where no one could see me, and all of a sudden, like it's just imagine having another perspective of my coworker, and like all of a sudden you just hear this squawk in the background across the fucking warehouse. Sound like someone died. But no, yeah, yeah, thank you guys for supporting us, and yeah, I'm working on new music, and hopefully I do get it out soon. Like I said, work got the best of me, but uh doing these last few podcast episodes has been real, has been pretty fucking real. It's been pretty fun. It's keeping me occupied and found it made me fall in love with like doing YouTube videos again, even though video editing is tedious. Maybe someday down the road, I have to hire someone to edit for me because like me editing every night is kind of getting it's it drains a lot of energy. But
It's tedious.
yeah, very tedious. Um, I actually used to do a gaming channel, but then that got very tedious, and it took a lot of space from my old
Yeah,
laptop. But
you're gonna have to help me edit my Valiant videos.
oh no, definitely, definitely. Like out of topic place, but like yeah, I will.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out Mason's stream is twitch.tv/visual canon. So that's VIZUALCANON. And I don't have a Twitch yet, but I do have a Twitch. So if you guys want to see me rage on Demon Souls, which is like I try to stream once every week. I don't know. I haven't streamed recently, but it's your boy Neji on on Twitch, which is the boy spelled BOI. But I'll link my well, you guys already know my Instagram. I'll link my Spotify, Twitch, and my other socials below, as well as Mason's and his night shift crew and my collective. And we'll see you guys on the next episode, hopefully next week, if we do have any more guests. Because I guess the more serious, quiet episodes. It's a nice change of
Yeah.
pace after the chaotic episodes. But I'm kind of extending this whole outro. But so supposedly we are starting to release episodes every Thursday and Saturdays. So that's the supposed proposed what the fuck? I guess the proposed schedule. So I'm gonna do my best to stick to that. We're at least gonna do our best to stick to that. It might be a little bit janky, but if you guys are gonna stay with us, then thank you guys. There's nothing more in the world that means to me more than you guys sharing our stuff, like his stream, this YouTube, my music, uh, and also always support local businesses. They're people just like us. They're just trying to provide for the community and to provide local services and benefits for other people that need those necessities as well. So always remember to support your friends and local businesses. Um, Let me just plug a few right here. So I mentioned Brianna's Twitch, which is SUIIN.
Support Bree. She's a homie.
Yeah, so SUIINUM. If I spelled that wrong, I'm sorry. And her boyfriend Brian, who streams, I think
Warzone.
and I'm not sure if he plays Valorant as well or Overwatch or whatever. Any game he plays, it's twitch.tv slash CHYOGO. And then I already put Brandon, so BSEO.24 or BSEO24, sorry. And Ian's, which is Valentino. Also,
if you want to see Valorant content or Osu or just whatever games,
Osu's pretty fun, man.
Yeah, Osu's pretty fun. But
Yeah.
like, if you want to see me stream like Valorant, Osu, I do stream me doing some aim training. I haven't been using my webcam really because I haven't been feeling it, and that's why I have like this like cat filter thing, and it's actually really cute and really cool. Because like when I move my mouse, it moves too, and when I hit my keyboard, it hits the keyboard too. But yeah, if you guys just want to see like some some family friendly gaming content on
It's not
Twitch.
family friendly.
It's not family friendly.
It's not friendly. Don't bring your parents. They're probably gonna like get. They're probably gonna report Mason.
They're gonna be like, "Yo, you're friends with this guy? Yo, fuck him. He's weird."
No, but I'm gonna plug Kai's Redbubble again. So it's Redbubble. Let me look at the link again. Sorry, I was actually browsing the fucking.
If you want some cool car merch, just go to Night Shift TM on Instagram. Our website's on there. Our website's really nicely laid out. Yeah.
Yeah, and so my friend Kai's shop is called Kai's Alibi. They have prints on her designs. So on like if you want a hydro flask and a tote bag or a string bag, or on a shirt for your favorite anime characters from Haikyuu or Boku no Hero Academia. She got a bunch of designs. I got a tote bag for a Bakugo. I'm actually gonna get it. Give me 1 second.
The amount of times this guy has stood up.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but no, this is what I ordered from her. So it's pretty dope. And she's one of my closest friends. She's very talented, and I believe you guys should support her. So it is redbubble.com/people/Kai's-alibi/shop. That is redbubble.com/people/Kai's-alibi/shop, and you guys can get her merch on there. And I think she does stickers as well. I'm not too sure. Oh, phone cases. I forgot they do phone cases as well. So and I want to plug my boy creator Will. Will, if you're watching this, thank you for watching. So he is one of the best barbers I've known in Toronto. He runs one of the most chill barbershops here in Toronto called Creation TO. I'll plug them below. Check them out as well. And when they reopen after the pandemic or whenever we do reopen in Toronto, definitely book with him and book with Ryan G. He's one of the newest barbers there and among the other barbers over there. So that's all I have to plug for now. I'll save the others for later.
Another episode.
Yeah, another episode. Don't worry, guys. I didn't forget about any of the rest. But thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Mason, thank you for not making me feel alone today because I thought I was going to have to do this episode by myself.
Of course, I got you.
But yeah, so we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully next Thursday. We do have a few guests coming in. I'm going to tell Mason about that after this. So thank you guys, and we'll see you soon, and enjoy. And also fuck you to the people that dislike the video because I worked really hard on those.
You.
Okay, yeah, but
Fuck you.
But
It's
yeah,
uncalled for, bro.
uncalled for, man. It's uncalled for. Shit. My feelings.